Okay, welcome to Module 1. My name is Shayla Lanier, and I am your instructor as we go through this class, Historical Literacy and Society. So, many of you are not history majors, and that's okay. But why is history required? I think there's a little secret to that. President Truman said that the only things new in the world, the only things that are new, are contained in the history you don't know. And that's why I think we study history. It repeats. We, as a species, we haven't evolved very much. Humans, we are motivated by the same things we've been motivated by for as long as history has been recorded. Jealousy, love, money, power. We're selfish. And so we don't always learn the lessons. For example, in 1918, there was a devastating flu pandemic. Does that sound familiar to you? It should, because we just lived through another one, COVID-19. They happened almost 100 years apart. History repeats, and the hope is through studying history, you recognize characteristics of things that you like, so you can help magnify those. You recognize characteristics of things that you do not like, things that lead to bad ends, and you can recognize them quickly and help turn the tide for a better outcome. All right, often they say that history is written by the winners. Something we see, especially like with World War II history, we don't have a lot of it. A lot of the World War II history that would be very interesting to us was destroyed through bombings, through intentional acts of people not wanting to preserve the record. And so a lot of the World War II history that we have is written by lawyers as they prepared for the Nuremberg trials. Lawyers are making a case. Historians seek to understand what happened. And so we don't always have all of the records. Also, sometimes for societies such as Native American tribes, a lot of their history is an oral tradition. So if you've ever played the telephone game, sometimes we can't even repeat it, from one person to another correctly. Another thing we run into is the people who write history. They have biases. They're going to tell one side of the story. We have bias that is just internal and it's just part of our makeup. We don't even realize it, but it's part of all of us. And so that's something we'll look at. We're going to look at how the story of history is told. And I hope you really enjoy this class. Okay, so this week you're going to read the Module 1 guide. You're going to review the required resources. You're going to participate in the discussion. This is my favorite discussion because I get to know a little bit about each of you. And then you have a short paper. Every assignment in this class is prepping you for the big Module 7 project. So keep that in mind. You might want to glance ahead at that so that as you're selecting topics, as you start researching for these individual assignments, you're building your portfolio, sort of, for your Module 7 assignment. So reach out with questions. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the discussion boards.